Hey guys, how's it going? This is Cards of the Heart, and today I'm going to show you how to beat Lakitu on the hardest difficulty of Tetris Attack in 8 seconds with an alarming enough consistency that you can actually speedrun with it. Let's get started. So here I have the emulator of choice for Tetris Attack, BizHawk, and one of its very useful tools in RamWatch to help us illustrate just what exactly you need to look for when looking for this 8-second Lakitu, because it's very random how this stage can come about. Well, it looks random at first. I'll explain that in just a second. Let's reset the emulator here. Go ahead and get to the versus screen. And now I want you to look at this value here, the RNG lookup offset. It's been a while since I've heard the full explanation from someone who has actually taken a deep dive into the game, but from my understanding, there is an index of 2048 panels stored within the game, and this RNG value, I have dubbed it, aims to tell the game where in that index to go to start generating panels. And every time the game generates panels, the RNG will advance. But you may have noticed something else about this RNG address. You look very closely. There are some times where the value pauses. See, like there? Okay, it just froze for a little bit. Oh, froze again. Like, if you pay attention to the value long enough, you'll be able to see those things, but you might want to take another look at what else is causing those pauses. It's the eyes. Yes, Yoshi's blinking animation pauses the RNG in this screen. So you can actually study Yoshi's pauses and figure out when to press start on the screen while Yoshi is blinking. Yoshi's blinking animation lasts 6 frames. So counting the frame that the value first starts at you've got a 7-frame window, a little more than 1/10 of a second to hit start at a particular time to get a particular stage layout that you want. And believe me, not all stage layouts are created equal, so you really want to be able to start off on the right foot. And honestly, when it comes to speedrunning these games especially, a 1/10 of a second is nothing. Like you can definitely learn to time something to within a 1/10 of a second. I actually discovered this behavior in the original version of Panel Upon. I think it was 2016 or 20. No, it was 20. Was it 2016 or 2017? One of those years, I put forth my findings on the original Panel Upon, and there the main character lip actually blinks on this screen twice as slowly, so the window is even bigger. But here it's just 7 frames, and this is a 60 frames per second game, so yeah, a little over 1/10 of a second. Should be free if you actually train yourself to pay attention to it. So I'm going to reacclimate myself with how to get this timing down, and then show you what to do once you get into the stage. Let's see if I'm moving decently enough to get into this. Okay. I can already tell I've advanced too far. This value is at 1538 right now. I'm gone here just basically depending on where I press start on the title screen. I think that was one of the bigger indicators of where the RNG ended up here. But this is too far. This is actually too far. The number I am looking for to press start on is 1149. If I hit that, then I know I have a stage for Lakitu I can load that will finish in 8 seconds. Assuming I do it cleanly enough. There are definitely multiple ways to ruin it, but you can get good at these. If you know what you're doing, you can really get good at these stages. So let me study a little bit about this RNG to see what sort of blinking pattern tells me I've gone too far. Like, sometimes you can tell in Yoshi's blinking patterns when they're like rapid blinks in them. You can tell when they've gone too far. Although the blinking does get more intermittent, like the closer you get to the end of the RNG index. So just watch for that kind of blinking to know when you've gone too far. But I'm going to restart this again and hopefully hit this at a point where I can demonstrate more easily where this RNG can go. Yeah, this gets kind of random after a while, so I tend to wait for like when I was doing runs of Panel Upon more seriously back in the day, I would actually wait for the RNG to loop around to the beginning of the index before trying to find a good stage. All right, here we go. I've hit the very beginning of the index more or less at 126. This is definitely a good opportunity to study the blinking pattern and get a feel for when to press start. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make a save state here out of the interest of time to try and get this right. So like once this RNG gets to like 800 or so, there's gonna be some rapid blinking that happens. Blink, 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 and then blink, 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 Mississippi. Nope, nope, no, nope. Back up, back up. I forgot my cue. It's been a while so I forgot my cue. Alright, let me find the rapid blinking that I'm looking for. Blink, 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 and blink, 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 and blink, blink, Mississippi, go. There we go. There we go. Just like that, I have hit the value of 1149. Now, it's one thing to actually land on this stage. It's another thing to actually do the stage correctly. So, let me show you how the stage is done. Now, just looking at this by itself, you may not see too many great possibilities here. I mean, you have these 3 purples and some blues around. You might be able to match some sort of 6 combo that way, and maybe chain into some greens and yellows. Some reds you can do stuff with here that I'm not sure how else you would play around with them. So at first glance, this stage doesn't look all that special, but if it doesn't look that special for you, it's probably not going to end up leading to much for the opponent either. And it turns out this Lakitu is a bit of an easy mode. It can actually be defeated in 6 lines. And there's going to be a way to beat this Lakitu in 6 lines, but not with all of the panels that are on screen here. I do want to focus on these 4 red panels to start, though, because then I can chain this green into these greens and then really make some magic happen with these yellows and these blues. And honestly, these purples will get involved too. But let's take this one step at a time. In fact, let me see if I can rewind just a little bit. So the first thing I want to do with this stage is raise, because now you've got 3 purple panels here like this, and like just combine it with some of the purples here, and you can probably find a 5 combo in this mess, which is exactly what I'm going to be looking for. So first I'm going to start by making this 4 combo here. So let me get into position to line that up. Alright, so I make that immediately. And then this motion is actually quite fluid from here. All I have to do is like move, swap this blue, then swap this blue, and then swap this green over. It's actually pretty neat. It's like right, down, right. It's like right, swap, down, right, swap, down, swap. Pretty neat. You can get some actions in really quickly there. And then not only does that set up this chain of greens, it also sets up afterwards, like once these greens disappear, this yellow chain, this blue chain, also this purple chain here. So I can make a 9 combo with all of these panels on the X3 chain. So combine that with the 4 chain and the X3 chain that I'm going to make. I've got 5 lines right there. That's very, very solid to get in like, what, 4 or 5 seconds time. But you can go one step better, because once you swap this blue into position for this part of the 9 combo, this purple can end up falling here, which means I can then move this purple over here, and then this one here to make a 5 combo. This is my 6th line. I'm going to be trying to get to this 6th line as fast as possible in order to get this stage in 8 seconds. But I do have these purples lining up to make a match in this column, so I can't swap this immediately. I have to wait for the 9 combo to finish falling before I move this over. And if I do this too slow, I might end up losing a second. So let me see what I can do with this. Is that fast enough? It is not. Yeah, this is not the most solid stage in the world. Look at what Lakitu's doing there. Anyway, in the interest of time, let's load a different save state. Make sure it works like this. There we go. There we go. There's the intended movement, and yeah, that's more or less how it works. There we go. 8 seconds, easy every time, right? Easy every time. Let me do that again. Let me go through the movement again. I don't even have to do all the navigation perfectly. There we go. There we go. Another 8 seconds. fact, I can clean up the movement a little bit and do that just slightly faster. It may help if you actually slide. There we go. There we go. One swap earlier on the Lakitu. It may help if you actually slide your thumb across the swapping buttons, A and B, like that. That's a thing I will do sometimes to get some rapid swaps in. Might actually help to get that 5 combo a little bit faster. But there we go. That is all you need to do to beat Lakitu in 8 seconds. Let me see if I can replicate this on console and show that it is more or less legit. Alright, and blink. Blink, 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 blink. Here we go. Blink, blink, Mississippi, go. There it is. There it is. There's the stage. Now, did I play that right? Oh, it sure looks like I did. Alright. That's good enough. Alright, that's good enough. That shows you can absolutely do it on console. Very, very nice. Alright, so just follow these tips and you too can beat Lakitu on the hardest difficulty in Tetris Attack in 8 seconds. Basically at will. It's gonna take some practice, but a lot of good things in games tend to take practice to do right. So yeah, hope that is very, very informative and helpful.
Like a boss.
There we go. That is a fun way to start a run.